Good morning, Thrillsters. We are finally here. It is opening day at Six Flags Great Adventure for the 2020 season. As you all know, it was shut down due to the pandemic, just like any other park. But we are so excited to be back. I've got Eric with me. Adam's already at the front gate, and AJ just pulled up, I believe. So we are going to show you guys what it's like to enter through security, what the day will be like at the park, what it's like to ride a mask. Eric and I actually got to ride Candymonium about what, Monday? Monday for the first rider event. And it wasn't too bad, but I do have other masks with me to kind of give you guys an idea of which one works best, which one doesn't, and whatnot. Overall, hopefully going to be a good day. So let's head on in and see what it's all about. Temperature checks, you have to take off your sunglasses and you have to take off your hats. So be prepared to do that when you come to the park. Entering the park was very smooth through security. Just a little heads up to those of you who want to record in the park with your GoPro or phone or something like that. You can't record through the security line. They say something to you. I got yelled at for trying to talk what the experience was going to be like. Very, very smooth. You just walk through a tent that takes your temperature, and then you walk through a machine, just keep walking, that scans everything in your backpack, pockets, etc. If it's not sure what it found in your pockets or your backpack, you get pushed to the right, and you have to go through the traditional metal detectors. And even that was very, very smooth. So kudos Six Flags, great job with this procedure. The first ride of the day is Nitro, and the mask that I'm first testing out is the purple mask from Purple Mattresses. It's $20 for two of them in a pack. You can't just buy one. And I got to try it out on Candymonium. I already have an idea what it's like, but I want to see what it's like on Nitro to see if I have any issues on that. I doubt I will, but I'll let you know my thoughts after I get off, and I'm sure AJ will let you all know his thoughts on his channel about his mask. So, all right, let's go ride. So we got off of Nitro. Obviously, I'm not by Nitro right now. We took the Sky Ride over. We're by the log flume, but it was fine wearing this mask. It sort of started to slip down a little bit. It was a little more intense than Candymonium, but overall, no issues. And the way that they're going about loading the trains, it's every other row. They're stopping the line at the staircase, and they're assigning seats, or assigning rows, I should say. The process was smooth. I hope that even after this is over, and some of you might disagree with this, but I really hope that they keep that. Stopping at least at the staircases, because it also makes Flash Pass flow better. We just got lunch at GoFresh. It was a good experience. There was some trouble with the ordering. The one register crashed, and that kind of slowed things down. I work in technology, so to me that stuff doesn't bother me. Overall, it's been a good experience so far in the park. The park's done an amazing job with how they've gone about opening the park. The crowd, for the most, it feels light. It literally feels like that there's barely anybody here, and we are about to run over to El Toro to see what that's like. I changed into this neck gaiter here. I do not remember what the name or the brand is of it. I'll put a link to it in the link below in case you want to check it out. On El Toro, it held up really, really well. It was actually kind of nice not having to worry about my other mask kind of dipping down a little bit. At the same time, though, I can't say that I would wear this neck gaiter around the park walking and whatnot. It feels hot.
Honestly, it was like I was sucking it in. It was like plaster to my face.
But you can breathe.
I can definitely breathe. It's not an issue. It's actually breezy.
Yeah. It just plastered to his face. That's all.
It's actually breezy. This was like suction to my face.
Yeah. So and then And then Adam's like almost like just went above his head. But yeah, so I'm gonna change out of this thing. This thing I can't do it in the seat. It's supposed to be cooling and it isn't. So all right, I believe we are heading back to the other side of the park and we're gonna hit up Wonder Woman. Great Adventure has new pins. You can find them over by El Toro. I'm not sure if they are at Main Street or not, but they've got one with the park skyline. They've got a new Nitro, El Toro,
Yeah, this is for Matt. Oh, it's for Matt.
Ka,
I like that.
and the Safari.
Yeah, none of these is
They're nice and big, as you can tell. They're hefty. And Eric, how much did you say they were?
$12.99.
They're $12.99. So if you're looking for some new pins, go ahead and,
$11.99.
and check them out. All right, Eric lied. Never trust Eric. $11.99. So yeah, definitely if you're looking for new pins, stop by the shop by El Toro and Olay, get some new ones. Got off of Wonder Woman. I'm not going to change my masks anymore because I found this one to be the most comfortable, and it's kind of a pain to do that. So I'm going to let Eric talk about the experience of the paper tape mask, of what it was like on Wonder Woman. But mine overall, it wasn't bad. The issue I mainly had was when you came swinging sideways and the wind caught it. Like my mask went like that a little bit. But otherwise, it was fine. I just kind of had to hold it a bit. I would recommend the neck gaiter for that. So if you have one, just swap it out real quick to give it a shot. So now I'm gonna have Eric talk about the paper one.
Alright, so the paper one, pretty good, but when the wind catches it, it like vibrates the whole thing. So just like pinch your nose and it actually stays on very well. Other than that, no issues. Just the sideways wind, that's the only thing that caught it.
So there you have it. Come in with whatever mask you feel the most comfortable with. And, you know, you're going to have a good time. One thing, though, for everybody that's visiting, please social distance at Wonder Woman. The park has done a phenomenal job. All the markings are there. But the guests, like, they're not social distancing at that ride. So please, like, do your part, social distance. Otherwise, the park itself has been great. The park's done a very good job at placing with the markers, the spacing, as a whole throughout the park. We are now taking a break from our masks. The park has zones that you can sit in to take a break. So we're doing that. The space is huge. It's right by Cyborg. I'm going to turn the camera around so that you guys can take a look. I'm sitting against the back wall because at the time when we walked in, all the benches were taken, which is only 4 benches. This kind of gives you a bit of perspective. There's AJ right there.
Taking a mask break. Hi, I'm Adam.
Adam, Eric, and Steph. But as you can see, it's spaced out, and this is just one of the many areas that you can come to take a break. Overall, would you guys say it's been a good day?
Yeah, overall.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. It's been a Six Flags day.
It's been a Six Flags day.
It's been very hot.
It's very hot, but like
It's doable.
it's doable. And here's the thing, like my mask here, like my mask, I'm not hot for my mask. Like this, I stand by the purple mask. Like
Even this mask is fine.
even that is fine. Well, I wasn't wearing it, but Eric was, so I can't really speak to him. But Eric's saying it's fine. If you're worried about coming out and like things not being sanitized or whatever, no, things are being sanitized. Like they're doing it after every like certain amount of cycles.
Every 30 minutes, they said.
Okay, so it's every 30 minutes.
Toro said.
All right, so at El Toro, they're doing it every 30 minutes. So we're going to assume that they're doing that at each ride throughout the entire park. And like they're taking it very, very seriously. It's not like that we're seeing people like kind of going, I don't really care. No, they are like dousing the trains the rides in sanitizer, and then sending it on a cycle to dry it off and whatnot. But if you guys have any questions about what our experience was like today at Great Adventure, definitely comment down below, and we'll do our best to answer your questions. Now we're making our way back towards Bizarro. It was closed earlier, so unfortunately we did not get to ride. But now that it's open, we're looking forward to finally riding it again for the first time in, geez, I don't know, since October, November, something like that. I don't know. One of the things we didn't get to talk about, and I'm gonna give a demo, is the Flash Passes have seen an update. And the updates are awesome. So not only are they faster, they tell the time, but it's in military time. Obviously carried over from last season, the backlight, and there's a lock screen now. So this is what it looks like. So this is how the new Flash Pass works and how fast it is. So to unlock, you swipe up, and then you swipe to the left, and it's unlocked. Now, as you can see, I have Batman reserved already. So, let's scroll down to the big wheel, for example. Now, as always, this hasn't changed. You swipe, and then swipe up 3 times. Look at how responsive that is. That's awesome. I love that change. And also, no lag scrolling through the different rides. Six Flags, good job on working with Accesso on this. I really appreciate it. We noticed when we came in, people were actually following the policies, social distancing, wearing masks. And then when the day went on, like somewhere around like 2 o'clock, people just stopped caring. They stopped social distancing. They stopped wearing masks. They put their masks on underneath their chins. And it's just like a lack of consideration for the park, like for the policies. Like, what makes people think that they're above park policies and want to put people at risk? It just doesn't make sense to me. Even if you don't think you're putting people at risk, just follow the policy, please. Because we don't want to see the park get shut down. So here's an example of what it's like to sanitize a ride. More specifically, Bizarro. It's like we're the Ghostbusters. And now that the train has been sanitized, we're going to send it out empty and then load the next train for passengers.
Visual scan. Scan is complete. Welcome back, C-Train. When the train comes to
Don't trust AJ.
All right, so I was filming this part, and then AJ slammed his horn and ruined it all. But entry was easy. I wish I could have footage of that, but unfortunately I wasn't allowed to film that.
It was so smooth.
But
so
it was
easy.
really smooth.
They absolutely knocked it out the
Yeah.
park.
I love that.
And you know,
All those switchbacks that we went through, probably 10 of them, into 2 tents into the park probably took 5 minutes.
We didn't
Yeah,
have to take anything out of our pockets.
Dave did get stopped.
I got stopped.
He has a backpack though.
Yeah, so
But us without backpacks, so smooth. I didn't have to take my keys out, my wallet, nothing. It was
Right.
great.
overall, the park as a whole did a phenomenal job in terms of sanitation, trying to keep guests safe in that regard. So trying to maintain maintain social distance, social distancing, and the big problem was guests. Like, the guests were the issue, not the park. The guests were the ones who were later on in the day not wearing their masks.
Yeah. No
Not-
social distance.
No social distancing. I mean, the biggest issue earlier was maybe Wonder Woman,
Yeah.
but outside of that, like, it was fine until the guests started being jerks. Is what it comes down to. Listen, I understand that many people don't agree with masks, but this is park policy, and it is private park property. So the park has the right to set those rules, and also they have to because of what's mandated by the state. And all of you who are refusing to just do the right thing are going to get the park shut down. You're going to ruin it for everybody in New Jersey, and then you're all going to complain about it. Please, let's just do our parts. Wear the mask through the park all day. If you need to take breaks, stop by one of the areas that you have, like, you can take them off and whatnot for a face mask break. And if you disagree with them that much and you're worried that much about overheating and all that stuff, then stay home. Because those of us that are doing the right thing shouldn't have to stay home for abiding to park policy. Be sure to hit the like button and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time.